Hey guys, welcome back to the My Player. Today we actually finished the regular season here at FC Copenhagen and we head into the split final part of the season, which is where the top half splits from the bottom half and you have kind of a champions group and a relegation group, and we find out if we'll find out how early we win the title, because let's be honest, nobody's closing that gap, are they? We start with Nordsjaelland, who are currently in 9th. It'll be the last time we play them, and outside of that, I currently don't know what our next fixture will be, because obviously, well, other than Horsens in the semi-final of the Cup, because that next group and that next segment of fixtures hasn't been scheduled yet. So we'll go and play this first one, and then we'll just play it by ear, basically, see who we get next. It will obviously... Can anything change in that top 6? Yeah, it definitely can. Look, Ranners could actually drop out, and Aalborg. The team in 7th is Aalborg, I think. Aalborg and Aarhus are the two that I always struggle with for some reason. So Ranners and Aarhus could drop out, as could Brøndby, as could Aalborg. There are 3 spots there, 4th, 5th, 6th, but there are 4 teams vying for them. Outside of that, there's nothing else to play for, I don't believe, in this final match day of the regular season. But when it comes to player stats, we're on fire this season, rather evidently. 20 goals in 18 games. Nobody even close, mate. And we're second in the assist chart as well, with 6, behind Barrera Martins, our teammate, and level with Klaassen, our teammate. So we'll absolutely take that for our performances so far this season. But with more games to play, hopefully we can score more. As ever, drop the video a like if you're enjoying this series, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Save has been doing better than I imagined that it would do when I swapped it from the main channel to this channel, so thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to see that you guys are continuing to enjoy the My Player content, and not only that, you will have the opportunity very soon, of course, to vote on where we go next after this season, because the end of Season 2 isn't too far away now. Dribble success rate of 35% is absolutely the obvious one there, and this time we don't have Italian commentary in Denmark to begin us. I would love to have Danish commentary, but there is no Danish commentary in the game, unfortunately. Or there isn't an option to download any, so I'm afraid we have to stick with just plain old English here at Copenhagen. But should we... Ooh! Should we move to a team after this that is in a country where there is a different alternate commentary language, then we will look to use that. But we've started this one very well. Some interlinking play, 100% possession, and a goal to go with it. I did a front flip after playing the pass, and Laiduni's buried that in the bottom corner very nicely indeed. That is 1-0 Copenhagen already. It's party day here. It's Sheldrup out to Hansen here for Nordsjaelland. Surprisingly low down in the table. Nygren out wide. Good save by the goalkeeper to push it as such. I believe it's Matthew Ryan back between the sticks rather than Kamil Grabara. Grabara had... Oh, hello, he's done me there. Grabara had a couple of opportunities in the last episode, but evidently, as you can see there, Matthew Ryan is the man now in between the sticks again, our number 51, as opposed to just our number 1. Klaassen will probably come early to me here, and he has done. I'll lift this, try and find Klaassen in behind. Hansen for them is hanging up his boots, apparently. Oh, I wanted to chest that down and volley it in the same motion, and I got very close to doing so. We look good in this game so far. We've looked great all season. I'd love to end this part of the year with a win. And then we can do the maths from there once the next stage of the league season is scheduled to find out we may even win the league title today. Klaassen, Laiduni trying to return the favour to me, but the defender's done very well. I'm trying my best to get a shot away, but I can't quite do it. Here's Antman. Down the line to Nuamar. He's beaten his man. Left him for dead, in fact. Nuamar into the middle. Surely. Great volley. Great save. Matthew Ryan denies them a goal back. Win that, win that, win that. Well up, Rasmus. Excellent header. Handworker Barrera Martins. Tackled by Sheldrup, though. Hansen into the box. Don't foul him. Good challenge, Torre. Very well done. You've got the option down the line. You've got support short as well. Klaassen will come to me. I should go to Barrero first. And he might be able to go out there to Klaassen, which he's done nicely. I'm going to get myself towards the middle. Into my feet. Drop the shoulder. Bend it. Oh, that wasn't particularly bent at all, was it? It was driven low and soft towards the goalkeeper. I was trying to whip that hard and fast towards the far corner. And, well, it was basically the opposite of what I was looking for. Good footwork there to work that to Falk. And, oh, I've put that over the bar by putting too much power behind it. It was a good move, but no second goal. Sheldrup back to Nygren. Sheldrup again. Matthew Ryan with the diving save to keep them out continually as we approach half-time. They've had a number of set pieces, and Matthew Ryan has had to make some interceptions in this game so far. They're definitely not out of this yet, Nordsjaelland, and we're going to have our wits about us in the second half if we're to ensure that we get 3 points here. Klaassen back to the middle when he could have gone forward. It will be 1-0 still at half-time, though. We've got our assist. Hopefully we can add to that in the second half. Falk to me. Everything seems to be going through Klaassen today, doesn't it? On this right-hand side. I've got some space to run into here. And, well, it opened up quite nicely. I might have overplayed that. I haven't. Santiago Simon is in. Drills it. Klaassen with a header. Ooh, just over the top of the bar. Not a bad move, that, in the end. Nice flick on. Klaassen's there. Come on, play me in. Now. Right, I shouldn't need to wrong-foot a defender here. Where have you come from? Marks had just arrived. He wasn't even in my frame. Laiduni, I've asked him to shoot. I'll shoot. We'll score. I do get my goal. I was concentrating so much on the one guy, I didn't anticipate this second defender to come from behind me and just rush across and get in and put the tackle in. I've been very, very lucky there. I don't deserve that at all. I told Laiduni to shoot, and he actually passed it to me, and then I had to squeeze the shot away. That was the pro camera angle, just kind of messing with me a little bit. I got past the number 15 here, look. Wasn't even contemplating him being anywhere near me at all. Driving into the box, looking at the man with the orange boots, and then out of nowhere, hello, where did you come from? Thankfully, they ballsed it up. I'm only on an 8.0, and I need a 9, but we're going to get the dub here. Depending on how many games are actually added on by the Champions section at the end of the season, this might be enough to win us the league at this stage before the league even splits. We'll wait and see. I'm not sure if we play everybody once or whether we have another 10 games to play and play everybody twice in that Champions segment. We will find out in due course, and fingers crossed we can narrow down that title sooner rather than later and then concentrate solely on winning the cup as well. I don't think I've ever, in a My Player, potentially even won a league and cup double. We've done so many My Players over the years, and we've not done one for a little while. This is like the first on YouTube for like 4 years, I think. So we've done, like, we did one 14, 15, 16, 17 was the journey, obviously. And then we did one on 19. I can't recall ever winning a league or a cup, let alone doing a double. I remember just being a good player and getting the goals, but not necessarily actually winning anything with it. I guess you guys will have a better memory than me, so if you recall me winning a league or a cup in a previous My Player save, then do let me know. But we win this game by 2-0, and we'll head to the second part of the season as rather convincing league leaders, albeit not champions yet. Oh, hello. It's gone to the Championship playoff round, so you do keep your points tally, rather understandably. Doesn't reset, but it resets the actual, like, the other columns. So we are in the Championship round in the playoffs, and we do play both home and away. So there are still 10 games to go in the domestic league season, and we are in the semi-final, of course, as we saw earlier, of the cup competition, which falls quite early on, actually. We actually push in towards the end of May before ending the regular season or domestic league season. So Ranners will be the next game, and then it will be Aarhus after that. Objectives for the first game in the Championship playoff round. 5 passes in the opponent's half. They want a 9 from me, and obviously to draw the game, and then I could boost it to a win. We are 18 points clear at the top of the table with 30 points available. So we need 4 wins and a draw to guarantee the title. And actually, this is not necessarily in ordinary conditions a kit clash, but because of the brightness of the sun here, it's actually quite difficult to tell the difference between the bright green kit of them and the white kit of us. So apologies if that's... So when we're in this half of the field, it's actually quite obvious, but in the sun, when it's really bright back there, the contrast isn't great, actually. So hopefully not much happens in this first half, and we can just concentrate all the play at this end in the second when we're in the shade, and it's actually easier to tell who's a defender and who's a bloody teammate. But yeah, there you go. Confirmation top left. 18 points clear of Midtjylland, and we need 13 points from these 30 games to guarantee the title. But that's 13 points at most, presuming that Midtjylland win all of their games, which rather evidently they won't. So we should hopefully be able to claim the title a little bit sooner than that. And if I can score here, I'll set us up on our way. FC Copenhagen 1, Ranners 0. Here's Johnson, Kamara. We did recently play Ranners. It may even have been in just the last episode, actually. It was in the Cup, wasn't it? We had Ranners in the quarter-final of the Cup, and it took a last-minute winner. History beckons for me, apparently. I'll try and pick up Rasmus Falk. Let's hit it against her, and they will keep it in play and deny us the corner. History beckons, apparently. I'm potentially on the brink of scoring more goals in this competition than anybody else in history. I'll give this to Handwerker, actually. Perhaps on his left foot, he can swing the ball in. He has done. It's not come to me. That might come to me, though. Can I challenge for that? Kamara was always favourite to get to it. So, yeah, I'm potentially about to break the record for most goals in a season. I'm not sure what that record is, but perhaps I could Google it, or someone in Twitch chat can tell me on the fly, and we'll be able to tell you a little bit later on in the episode. Strike. It's going to fall kindly for them, but it did hit an arm. Can Klaassen win that off him? I'm going to try and come and join them in attack. Falk to Klaassen again. There's so many of us in and around the box here. Oof! Is that a save by Carlgren, or did it hit the post? It's a save. It's a corner for us. We just Googled it, and the record in the Danish Superliga for most goals in a season is 29. That being Robert Sko, who at the time, in 2018-19, played for FC Copenhagen. After that, it was Ebbe Sand in 1998 with 28 goals. So the target, the golden number, is 30. Around 30 to hold the record outright for goals in a Danish Super League season. But at the minute, it's our opponents that are scoring. O'Day makes it 1-1 in the 38th minute. And we're going to have to come from level to go in front for a second time here. Here's Kamara. Nice ball through to O'Day. Nice tackle by Vavro. He's been pretty solid, Vavro, actually. Been very impressed with him at centre-back this season. Santiago Simon will get that quickly to me. Rasmus Falk is making a forward run. As much as I've complained about Klaassen for the majority of this season, of late, he's been one of the form players for us. As soon as I praise him, of course, he misplaces a pass rather poorly and we give it away. But as we approach the hour mark, it's still 1-1. And it could go either way, this one. We said earlier on that we need 4 wins and a draw to guarantee the league title. So perhaps this could be that draw, although it would be nice to win every game we play, as we did earlier on in the season. We very nearly won every single game in the regular 22 games. And we're going to try and win every one of these 10 as well. That's going to come my way. I'll try and flick that on, which I've done well, but who gets away? It doesn't quite reach Rasmus Falk. His Handwerker. Barrera Martins to me. I'll go to Rasmus Falk here. He looked to come back to me. And unfortunately, we've given it away again. The manager's just sent us ultra-attacking. No position change or formation change that I'm aware of. We're just going ultra-attacking in our mindset. So hopefully that will mean that we will get a goal. Oh, through the legs. Klaassen with the effort. There very nearly was the goal. I'm on an 8.5 now. The manager wants a 9. If I can grab a goal or an assist, we should get that 9. Win that. Oh, but it doesn't look like it's going to come now. 20 to go. And we haven't really forced the goalkeeper into a save in this second half, really. Not a difficult one anyway. Nor have they done the same with Matthew Ryan at this end. But as I was saying that, they might have been able to do so. Oh, I nearly ran that straight into one of the defenders. Laiduni needs to make me a run, and he's just kind of stood there at the minute. I'll give that to Barrera Martins. He'll find Falk, who finds Claesson, who looks for... Oh, I'm going to get lucky, am I? That's a hell of a tackle. That's a brilliant challenge. I thought I was going to get lucky and just burst through there. I'll play that round the corner. Oh, I just can't quite seem to put it together in these final few minutes. Whether it be a bursting run through or a pass around the corner. They found a pass around the corner. And Ade has support arriving. Rannes might be about to win it. Over the bar from Kamara. They nearly did win it. 30 seconds to go. We're going to start the playoff championship round with a draw at home. Unfortunately, not a winning start, but we will still stay rather dramatically top of the table. Boos from the home fans. Think they need to just kind of let it go a little bit, let's be honest. An 8.5 for me. And up next for us in the next game was Aarhus, who just drew 2-2 with Midtjylland. Objectives for match 3 today. 3 shots on target boosted to 4. I'll go for that one as we try and set our sights on that league record for goals scored. We've only got 9 games left to try and do it. Although we only need about 8 goals, I think. I'm on 22 now. I think I'm on 22. I need 7 to level it and 8 to... No, am I on 21? Regardless, we need less than 10. I need to average... If I average a goal a game, I'll definitely do it, basically. If I average a goal a game, I'll definitely do it. Claesson thought about playing me in there and didn't. It's fine. Falk will. This one isn't an issue with regards... kit clashes, is it? Laiduni played in. He'll come back to me here, but my first touch is heavy. No goal yet in the 8 minutes, but there's still another 82 to try and get one. Johnson playing his debut. Their goalkeeper making his debut this late in the season. What an odd time to make a debut. Whether they've lost the player to injury, maybe? Claesson. I'll call for it. Through that gap. Nicely done. Am I onside? I'm not. That's a lovely ball. That's a gorgeous through ball. Where's my sort of service like that? Grabara is the man in between the sticks again now. Matthew Ryan takes a back seat again. And needed to be called upon there, the goalkeeper. And again, as I think it was Haugen for a second time, had the effort. Deary me. Aarhus looked decent here. Started the game very well indeed. Lunda's intercepted that nicely too. They're good at both ends of the pitch. There you go. Here is the Argentine. He's looked to think that hit an arm, but will keep possession and play on into Laiduni. And Falk told him to shoot. It's well blocked by a defender. Well, their goalkeeper might be making his debut today, but he's not had anything to do on that debut so far. I'll try and give him something to do here if teammates can make decent runs, which they have. And he's still not had anything to do because he's not got anywhere near that. His first thing to do is pick the ball out the back of the net. An assist for me, a goal for Simon, and we lead. And that, to be honest, is against the run of play. Barrero Laiduni. Make the run. Could play me in. Oh, Simon got caught there. Is that... Oh! Mikael Anderson sent. He did... Oh, yeah. I mean, that is two-footed from behind. That's the obvious decision there for the referee to send him off. Now, it's a long way out. I'm not going to shoot, but I will play it short to a teammate. And I'll call for it again. And I'll shoot from here instead. Bend! Oh, it did bend. Towards the corner. Go on. Hey, there's the goal. 2-0. And, well, it was hard enough for them at 1-0 down. And at 2-0 down with 10 men, they're definitely not going to get anything from this now. I pressed shoot for Falk to have a shot. In the end, it's excellent footwork to work it to me. And all it needs to do was aim at Simon and hope that he moved out the way. He didn't move out the way. He went through his bloody legs. I'll take the goal, though. Cheers, mate. 2-0. Here's Bissek with a free kick in stoppage time that they won't get anything from. I'm not going to get the manager rating that he wanted of me, but we are going to get the win. And we are one further step closer to the league title and one further step closer to the goal-scoring record as well. 23 goals for me now in this Danish Super League season in 20... 24 games. 23 goals in 24 games, I think it is. Nordsjaelland beat Athens by 2-0. But that doesn't concern us. I'm still in the starting 11, even though my manager favour dropped. It didn't actually knock me completely out. We've got an activity. Victory in the derby. We'll take it. I'll focus on my performance. I scored, and we got a good result. So, we'll kind of big ourselves up a little bit, shall we? Yeah, let's have a look. Player stats. Be annoying if it splits. It hasn't split. Yeah, 23 goals. Oh, in 21 games. I didn't play a handful of their early games, did I? I didn't arrive until they'd already played 3 games in the league. So 21 games, not 24, and 23 goals. More than twice anybody else. And thanks to my assist getting today as well, I'm now joint top with Barrera Martins. And the creativity stakes also. Now, did Midtjylland drop points? Midtjylland drop points. We are 20 points clear with 24 points available. We now only need 1 more win and 1 more draw. Or 2 wins. And we guarantee the league title. We could certainly then do that in tomorrow's episode. Make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell ticked and you won't miss it. We may even, in that next episode, be playing the Cup semi-final as well. We will indeed. It could be a massive episode for us tomorrow. Don't miss it. Drop this video a like, and I'll see you tomorrow.